So I'm going to pull up. Teacher Zone, me and Nick have got quite a few videos up there, and some of the other teachers do also. Um, I'll just kind of run over the basic stuff with it here with this screen share. So let's see if this is going to work. Um, okay, um, so one of the things you can do is let's see here. I guess I'll start with YouTube. So one of the things you can do with YouTube is kind of a cool thing I like, and is you can pull up all these different drum tracks to like jam along with. And kind of a cool thing about that is, they're only going to be a certain amount of time. So say you want to just instead of just endlessly playing something, it's like, oh, I'm going to play this for 5 minutes or 8 minutes, and then I'm going to move on regardless. Because sometimes when you really get into it, you can literally go for hours on just a couple of things. So it's a good way to, of course, it'd be help if the track comes up, but it's a good way to just kind of jam along. And now, can everyone hear this? Kind of just shake your head. Okay. This is a drum backing track, just a really simple, basic beat. With YouTube, you got the little down here in the corner, you can change the speed setting. So it's at normal speed. So this is 70. Kind of a cool thing about it is if you want, you can speed it up, which is something you can't do on Teacher Zone. So if you're on a track that's at 70, well, you can just, it's slow, so you might want to slow it down a little, but it's very easy to speed up. Anyways, there's a gazillion types of, and then over here in the sidebar you can see there's other different tempos, but there's Latin beats, jazz beats, funk, like every kind. And then sometimes another thing I'll do is put in like if I'm playing a particular tune, I'll just try it. I'll put like say I'm doing Pretty Woman, drums only. This is kind of rare, but this is the original drums to Pretty Woman. If they're still up here. Yeah, I think this is it here. So this would be, and I found like David Bowie tracks, like just David Bowie guitar. Yeah, so this is, anyways. Let me just leave everyone unmuted. Okay, so there's drums. There's backing tracks, lessons. So everyone's looked up lessons. Evan, you've looked up some lessons?
Yeah.
YouTube, cool. All right. Marcy, there's actually,
Yeah.
you've looked up lessons on YouTube?
Yes.
Cool. All right. We will move on from there then. Okay. So then in the teacher zone, let's go into the teacher zone here. Anyways, we have all these videos of lessons, and then we have more videos about songs. I know Nick's got a lot of videos on songs, and one of the all right, let's pull it up here. So we had all these courses. So if you're a teacher, you can actually go into all the courses. And I asked Nick about this, and unfortunately, if you're a student, you can't. You actually have to get assigned, or I think if you like, and I actually have some people in mind that aren't my students. So if there's ever, like, I just started working on loading up Birthday, Beatles tune. I've got like 4 different lessons for that. There's like two different guitar parts and a bass part. Um, Nick just added this one today using thirds. So if you go into your lesson, let's see, I'll put in this one, triads voicings here. And then also one of the things we found over time, Nick may have mentioned this to you, and that like Chrome, Google works better than like Safari. Like the Teacher Zone works better in some search engines than others. So definitely works better in the Google Chrome is what I'm using. It's a lot slower in Safari, and unfortunately, since I've got it in Safari right now because I'm doing the Zoom through Google Chrome. Let's see if I can get this open. But everyone knows about when you want to do slow down, use the snail on the upper right-hand corner. You
Yeah.
can slow it down. There's also a looping function that pretty much only works on computers, on your PC or Mac. And what you do while we're waiting for this to open, like on your video here, yeah, this thing's still not opening. Anyways, and the internet is very slow these days because we're all on it. So apologies for this thing going so slow. Anyways, on the Teacher Zone, there's if you're on a PC or a Mac, you have your bar going across. You start your video, and this thing starts inching its way across through an underline underneath. Well, if you're on your PC or Mac, there's a second line under that, and that's the line to create a loop. And what you do is you can toggle in from either side and bracket the part that you want to loop. And up in the right-hand corner next to the snail, there's another button, if this thing ever opens, that you can press, and it sets up the loop function. And so the loop can be like 5 seconds, or you can actually, sometimes I'll like loop the whole tune, I'll just pull it in a teeny little bit. So say you want to just play the same tune a bunch of times, just pull that in a teeny bit underneath, and it will create a loop for you, and which is a very handy thing. Okay, another thing with the Teacher Zone is that I don't know if Nick does, but I do. I'll actually have more than one lesson in the package, so you'll pull it up and there'll be a video, and then so I've had this happen before. It's like, oh, I didn't see the other lessons. It's like on the side it says view more lessons. There may not be more lessons, but click on that. I've been sending out ones with they actually has 10 lessons in it. So you click on that on the side, and all the other lessons will open up, and so you just click on each lesson and it'll pull up the video at hopefully a quicker speed than is happening over here. So the view more lessons, we got the loop, the snail. So that's the Teacher Zone stuff. Talked about YouTube with slow and speed up functions. Some people, I haven't done any loops on YouTube, but I think you may be able to do that as well. So we covered the backing tracks, lessons. Definitely encourage use backing tracks, metronomes, whenever possible. Just it's always good to just have that groove going. Yeah, this is totally frozen here. So let's start. I'm going to try and open up Teacher Zone again here. Does anyone have any apps that they use that they like would want to share with everyone else? that they used to practice with?
Mike, are you? Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah, everyone's microphone should be on.
Okay. So I use like an app called GarageBand on my MacBook. So
Yeah.
if you have like an Apple iPad, or you can use that, you can just input a drum track and play over it for practice.
What's the name of that app again?
It's GarageBand.
GarageBand. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. GarageBand's. You can do recording with GarageBand too, right?
Correct. We can do recording as well. We can just loop the drum and just practice on top
Yeah.
of that as well. So it helps a lot. And it has a lot of different types of drums as an option.
Cool.
So.
Did you hear that, John? About GarageBand?
Yeah, I'm wondering, is Raj using that off a PC or is he using it off his iPad? Because I have it on my iPad, but it doesn't seem very sophisticated.
I can share my screen. I can show it how I use it.
Yeah, go ahead and pop it up there, Prashan.
Yeah. I think you have to stop sharing, Mike.
Oh, hang on here. Let me. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Can you see my screen?
No.
No, it hasn't come up yet.
Not yet.
Click share screen.
Here, I'll try and. This GarageBand.
Let me just check. Are you getting it, Mike? It's it.
Nope, just your smiling face. Oh, there it goes.
Okay.
Cool.
So what I'm doing is, can you hear it?
I can see it.
You got to hit there. There's a button down in the left-hand corner when you want to share. It's to enable sound for everyone.
Where is it?
So you got to go back to your share page.
Okay.
So I'm going to go back to your, and in the left-hand corner, it should have a button for the sound.
Are you able to see my?
Nope, it's filling up the whole page. You're gonna have to shrink it.
Okay.
I know another. I know Richard Woolery likes to use. It's called Chordify, and that's an app, and that's like a play along app. It'll so it's got like
Yeah, that just plays the chords for you as you move
Right.
through the song. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you hear it now?
Yeah.
So what you can do, you can just open a new track here. So new project. Let me share it again. I don't know. It's acting.
Can this app be used on the phone?
I don't think so. It's just you can use it, but I'm not sure. I tried using it on the phone. You can give it a try. I usually use it on my laptop. So what I do is like open a new project. I select a drummer. So I can choose any type of multiple types of drummer on the left side.
Mm-hmm.
So like, so there is an option. There is an option to loop as well. So it just loops on these 4 beats if you want to do that. So what you can do is if you want to record something, you just click on this and you put in your guitar and just you can play the guitar and you can click on record here.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Cool.
So in case you don't want to record, you can just, it's like a backing track if you want to practice.
Right. Yeah.
Yep, Mike, that's it.
Cool.
Yeah, that's much more sophisticated than the GarageBand I have on my iPad.
Oh, is it? You don't have these options?
No, I think there's different levels of GarageBand, you know.
Oh
And I
yeah,
think
yeah.
I think I just have the basic version.
Okay.
So
No,
I'll
this
have
was
to
for
go.
free. I didn't pay anything extra for this.
Oh, you
What's up?
didn't?
Yeah, I didn't pay anything.
It's
Really?
free.
I don't know. I need to check if it's different for iPad and it's different for a laptop.
Did you have to? So you didn't? It was just a free download.
Yeah, it came with the laptop, so I didn't have to pay anything.
Oh, okay,
Oh, okay.
that's nice.
I'll
Yeah,
double I'll double check on mine tonight.
yeah. It's probably not. If you want to, so you probably have to pay for it if it didn't come with your computer, but it's probably not real expensive.
I think it's free for iPad as well. That's what I know. I don't
Uh
think you
huh.
have to pay something extra.
Uh huh. Yeah, and you can look it up. I kind of scrolled it up, and it's GarageBand downloads, GarageBand for PC. There's an app, so maybe it might work on your phone.
There is one on the phone, but it is not that easy to navigate compared to the laptop.
Oh yeah, your smaller
Yeah,
screen. Yeah,
smaller
yeah.
screen. So,
Yeah,
and
anytime you have a
I,
smaller screen, your navigation's going to be more difficult.
yeah, I couldn't find the same options as the laptop on my phone, so
Hmm.
not really sure.
Depends on what kind of phone you have too.
Yep.
Like I have like a Google Pixel. You could probably make a full blown Hollywood movie on that phone. There's so much memory in it. So
Yeah.
really thing about recording is it does, but audio doesn't use as much space as video does. So
Yep.
um, yeah, so you probably could do GarageBand on your phone, Evan.
Yeah.
Just maybe you and your parents could take a look at it, and it's
Mhm.
because it did say it had an app, so that would be
Hey,
cool.
Mike, what I use for recording is my iPad, but I use this. I use the Shure mic. They have an upgraded version. This is 2 years old, but they have a plus version. And this mic is very sophisticated, and it comes with a software program that loads up on your iPad. So you can record yourself, and it's the quality is pretty darn good.
That's pretty cool. So it's a Shure microphone, but it's like a USB type mic.
Yeah, it just plugs right into your little port on
Cool.
your iPad or phone, and yeah, it's got great recording
Is
capabilities.
there it's like what's the model number? Like SM80
So
something
so this is the Shure MV88,
NV88?
MV88, but they make an MV88 Plus now. It's a little more sophisticated than this.
Hmm.
But I've had this for a couple of years, and um, I record all my stuff on this now. Just
Cool. Yeah.
play the PA, play everything through my PA, and then take out the iPad, put it in the corner of the room, and just record it.
Nice. Is that what you use for the open mic? Did you like have your PA set up and then the mic hooked in, or?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that worked pretty good. I had my headphones on for that. Cool. Anyone else have any? Jeff, is there any tech that you use that?
Just what you guys use,
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah, this GarageBand sounds pretty cool. Um, so yeah, I've a I use a 20. I've got a 24 track Tascam that's very portable. So I use that. But yeah, it's the recording options today are just absolutely amazing. So and GarageBand's been around a while, so it's pretty. It's got a pretty good track proven record there. I'm gonna try.
Yeah, it records really good as well. You can like record multiple guitars on that, and it sounds good.
Try one more time here. Let me see if I can find this again. Okay, let's see here. Do a share screen. All right. Sound share. Okay, so here's a cluster of lessons. Yep, things froze up again. Actually, if anyone yeah, it's not going to move. Ah, yes. Okay. Well, that's about all I have actually. It's pretty simple. I encourage everyone to use Teacher Zone or YouTube. And as far as there's even percussion things. I mean, it's amazing, the backing tracks. I mean, if you want like African djembe percussion, just put that in on YouTube, and a lot of stuff's going to come up, and it's amazing how much good quality playing, and people just love doing. It's like people love doing that, like making backing tracks for people to jam with. So, and there's definitely ukulele backing tracks. There's like backing tracks for like everything, keyboards, and so I can't encourage that too much. It's like it's definitely the way to go. If that's about all I got actually.
Well, thank you.
So
Okay,
thanks
Mike.
for tuning in, everybody. And
Thank you, Mike.
there'll be, I guess there's a whole bunch of classes this week.
Yeah, I think we have one every day, I guess.
Yeah. So check them out. This is pretty cool.
Yep.
And at some point we'll have we've done a little investigating into jam platforms. It seems like at this point you definitely need like a high speed DSL line coming into your house, and then any aspect you have to be plugged in. There's no Wi-Fi. You have to plug right into it with a. But that said, if you get that set up, I think you can have like 3 or 4 people jam at the same time, depending on the program, and with audio and video. So we'll find out more about that, and because that would be cool to get that going. And then also you might have doing some recording where, say I put down a basic guide track, and then you kind of send it out to everyone to set up your phone, and then videotape yourself playing along with it, and then send it back. Nick just did one for our church band. Some of you might have seen and heard, and came out pretty good. He said it took a long time to put it together, but he thinks the learning curve will be going down on that as we figure out how to do it quicker and better. But,
Yeah, hopefully we won't be stuck in our homes very much longer. So
yeah, fingers crossed.
yeah.
Fingers crossed. So, well, good to see everybody. Thanks for thanks
You
again
too.
for
Thank
tuning
you.
in. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you
Good
so
job.
much.
Bye, Evan.
Bye.
See you, Jeff. Bye, Marcy. See you tomorrow
Bye.
morning.
Okay.
Thank you.